And now it's time for Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, Reggie, how are you feeling?
Not that bad, actually.
Great.
I think there was a point in time in the midst of eating those donuts where, like, I had a little belch, and I was like, oh, okay. There's more room than I anticipated, and I think I've had a couple remnant or, residual burps that have helped me feel a little bit better as well. But I've also had to drink a lot of water because I don't want that sugar to stay in my mouth, and that's made me more full as well. So I don't know how I feel. I think it's my answer ultimately.
Wow. Okay.
Hopefully I'll feel better after this, because this is Masterpiece of the Week, where we revisit some of the funny, stupid, odd, or whatever other things that we've said over the last week or two on the show. Kevin, do you think that you made it into this week's Masterpiece of the Week?
Probably.
Definitely.
That's usually how this thing works.
I remember you saying things that I told Reggie to mark.
Okay.
Oddly enough, you did not make it into this one.
Let's go!
Which means I will work very hard to make sure you are in
Masterpiece of the Week
next week. But you know who is in Masterpiece
Corey.
of the Week?
Yeah, Corey.
And
Actually,
Mike.
Mike's definitely in this. Because, let's start here.
I get Willie's out.
Oh, no. That better be at home.
Yeah, you got to be careful about
Calhoun.
doing that.
Broken forearm.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
that's even worse.
Very sad.
Yeah,
You shouldn't joke about that, Mike.
it's not
I
funny.
didn't. I don't know. People are sending me stuff. They want me to sign a petition. No! Block!
Okay.
No politics. I only make fun of politics.
Oh,
Mike will not sign any petition.
no petition.
So he just like,
Mike,
would you sign a petition to get rid of petitions forever?
ooh.
No, we need petitions.
Okay.
I just don't care about them.
So basically,
We
you
need
guys need petitions.
Okay.
I don't want to
Great.
do petitions.
All right. We learned today, Reggie.
We did. And I think on this day when this was said, Sean Sharif of the Sean and RJ show learned something.
I want you to compare these packages.
Right?
Oh, my Lord. What did you pick? Sean's or the other person's?
It wasn't asked to me.
Oh, yes, it was. Listen, one more time. Who responds at the very end of this?
I want you to compare these packages.
Right? Oh, crap.
Oh, dear.
All right. Well, I guess on Tuesday, we can compare packages. I've seen plenty of guys' packages. I've showered with hundreds of men.
Is there one that stands out in your mind?
No.
Okay.
But I
Good
am
answer.
trying to go over all the showers I took with men and trying to remember all the packages, and not one stands out right
Nameless,
now.
faceless packages.
Mark that.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Guys, it is almost Olympics time. So Mike was in the Olympic spirit, and he decided to say this.
Because you think the pole would break? Or?
No, I wouldn't break the pole. I don't think I'm that strong. What I would do is run fast, stick the pole somewhere where it wouldn't be, and then it'd hit me by accident. Or I would get almost all the way up.
That's my biggest
but
fear.
not get to the other side.
So many amazing parts of
The
that.
pole vault.
When you said stick
pole
the
stick
pole
thing.
where it doesn't usually go or whatever, that
Yeah, I think some of these things that we play on Masterpiece of the Week, I can vividly remember
yeah.
when Kevin looks up at me and we make eye contact because
Yeah.
something ridiculous
Oh, it
was just said.
happens. Yeah.
It looks like a big area to stick the pole in, but I know I'm probably going to miss.
You know what? Mike
You know, it's a like that, not triangle looking thing.
Sure.
It's a good foot.
I mean, some would say it is a triangle-looking thing.
I mean,
All right.
Mike didn't stop talking on the subject. He just kept going.
I would slow down, so then when I stuck the pole into the hole part, or that part you're supposed to go, I think I would slow down enough that it wouldn't lift me up. And I'd be like, sorry.
And you'd probably be exhausted after that, right?
Corey's spot on with that comment as well.
Talking about pole vaulting.
Sure. That's absolutely what we're talking
Guys.
about.
Make everything to some kind
Yeah.
of sex joke.
This isn't a sex joke, and I'm glad about it because I said it.
Well, the whole reason I brought this up, and
Get a
don't,
job, Dad.
don't listen to this.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you remember what that interjection was about?
Oh, is that about Mike
Yes!
talking about not buying a house for
Yes,
his parents?
because
He's like,
Mike
I would
refused
need
it."
more information about why they couldn't afford their current house and what happened.
Yeah, where do you want to move and why? And and what is wrong with what is going on right now.
Would Mike make his parents fill out an application?
For sure. That's what he's doing. It's just maybe a verbal
be a verbal application. You have to tell me why you have to get out of this
and get
house.
it notarized.
And then why you want some other house.
What if they wanted just a massive upgrade? You're not having that, right? Like if you had signed the Mike Hampton contract back in the day, they're just like, we just want a nicer house in a better neighborhood.
I guess if they presented it in a way that I felt like they sold it to me, I'd say, all right, sure. But if they're like, we just want to live in a $5 million house, you'd be like, you don't need a $5 million house.
What's the cap?
In Dallas, Fort Worth, I feel like unless, there's Highland Park, obviously, but the houses aren't bigger in Highland Park. It's just location that makes them worth a lot more. I know there are also big houses in Highland Park, but I think you can get a great house in our Metroplex, and I'm talking premium for $750,000. And I know housing market has gone way up. I think that number would have been a year ago $600,000, but I think a $600,000 house is probably worth $750,000 right now.
Okay.
So that's the limit, $750,000.
Yeah, you're gonna be. They live in Arlington. You guys know Arlington, like $750,000.
I have heard of Arlington before. Yes.
Arlington.
Don't bash Arlington.
Take that, Mike Bassick Senior. You're junior. Damn it. All right, Mike.
Not
also,
where all the millionaires live in our Metroplex.
There could be millionaires that live in Arlington.
Jerry Jones built a stadium in Arlington. He so much doesn't want to live there, he takes a helicopter there.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Right. I mean, Jerry doesn't want to live in Arlington. That's Jerry. I mean, he might lie and say,
I will ask Jerry.
Yeah, Arlington's great to Jerry because they gave you a lot of money, not because you wanted to be there.
Damn.
I'm sorry to the people of Arlington.
Yeah.
I did not
hey,
mean to do
how
this.
great is Frisco? He doesn't live in Frisco. He takes a helicopter there too.
In your face, Frisco.
Yeah. Jerry doesn't want to live in your city. He just wants you to pay money to him.
Any other municipalities in the Metroplex you want to
it's not me, it's Jerry. I live in North Oak Cliff. You think Jerry wants to live in North Oak Cliff?
I didn't hear you run that down.
You think Steven wants to live in North Oak Cliff? You think Charlotte wants to live in North Oak Cliff?
Maybe.
Jerry Jr. making all those huge decisions on all or nothing around the dinner table with his two younger kids on who they drafted and why?
I don't know. I'm going to stick with that.
They want to live in Highland Park.
Okay. I like living in Garland.
I like living in North Oak Cliff.
There you go. From the 214. Hey! I'm an Arlington resident.
What up, Arlington? We see you.
Yeah, the Bassicks live there. We're okay with it. And if my parents said they weren't okay with it, I'd say that's fine. You guys need to get yourself another house here.
Oh, that's Mike always being a downer, just like when he tried to make this good and didn't.
2020, that was a tough one. But a good memory from 2020 is how the State Fair of Texas canceled. That's not great.
Hold on. Play that one more time. You can hear the moment in his brain where he's like, well, this isn't going to work.
2020, that was a tough one. But a good memory from 2020 is how the State Fair of Texas canceled. That's not great. Oh, man. I didn't even know I messed up that bad until I hear it. Golden Chick found a way to make sure we didn't miss out on Fletcher's Corny Dogs.
Well, that's not great. I think I'm going to vote for that one. I really do.
And finally, just Mike's falling down verbal stairs.
Look at it half glass full.
Yeah. I like where Mike's going with
Yeah, it's half
this.
full. Now you just have to look at it and tell me how full it is or how empty it is.
Joey's.
What?
I don't know where he was going.
All right.
Oh,
Those last two were amazing. That was
thanks, Golden Chick.
that was like
for
late
allowing me
80s
to
Bash Brothers right there.
half read words and then go, this isn't making sense.
All right.
Because I left out words.
I'm going to vote, of course, for Mike's in-the-moment realization that canceling the state fair wasn't a good thing.
2020, that was a tough one. But a good memory from 2020 is how the State Fair of Texas canceled. That's not great.
What I like too is he goes, well, that's not great. So he's still holding out hope that like it might have been okay. I'm sorry. Just one more time. Just listen to him go, well, that's not great. He doesn't even concede that wasn't good.
2020, that was a tough one. But a good memory from 2020 is how the State Fair of Texas canceled. That's not great.
I'll also vote for that one.
That's a clean sweep, man.
Oh my God.
The actual words on the copy are, remember how after the State Fair was canceled, Golden Chick found a way to give you Fletcher's corny
when the
dogs.
State Fair got canceled. Well,
memory
that's
there.
not great.
Crap.